Hey, Mike, can you hear us okay?
Yes, I can.
All right, well, let's get started, and we'll start first with Pete Sweeney. Go ahead, Pete.
Hi, Mike. I know that you're a veteran in this league, but I was curious how much Mitch Schwartz has helped you with the position from the sidelines throughout the season this year. He's pretty active on Twitter, usually breaking down games that he might be watching. I was wondering how much help he's been.
Oh, yeah, no, he's definitely been a huge help for sure, because there's a lot of ins and outs to this offense that it just takes experience to learn those little pieces of knowledge. And he's definitely helped me out a lot. I mean, I could think of 10, 15 plays where he's given me, notes on exactly how this is supposed to look, how to do it. So I'm very, very happy to have him to help me out there.
Let's go next to Adam Teicher. Go ahead, Adam.
Hey, Mike, I want to go back to the Carolina game for a second. Looked like you lost a touchdown on that holding penalty. First of all, just want to make sure that would have been your first career touchdown, right?
Yeah, that's my first career route. I've been playing football since the second grade. I've never caught the ball. I've never got a yard, never scored a touchdown or anything. So I got a pass interference. So I added that to my list of stuff now. But yeah, I was pretty excited when that play got called.
Yeah, a couple of things about that. How did that play go in practice when you worked on it during the week? And how did you prove to the coaches that you could, if they threw you the ball, you were going to catch it?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it looked great during the week. Obviously it looked good enough that they're willing to call it. So, having the coach's faith in my ability to catch the ball and to call it, that means the world to me. I was just happy I at least had the opportunity to run a route. So every Friday, the O-line just kind of during our warm-ups, we actually, kind of play a little catch. So I guess, they liked what they saw there. And, I got to go ahead and got to play in there. So it was pretty awesome to be able to run her out.
Let's go next to Matt McMullen. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, Mike. So in training camp, you guys talked about how nice it was to have such a veteran group along the offensive line. It's hard to find that in the league. And with so many different change-ups that you guys have had this year with injuries and things like that, how has that helped you, having so many veteran guys in that room?
It's definitely been nice. Just having guys that are able to play in multiple positions. Just every single team, every season, you never know what's going to happen. And on offensive line, unfortunately, there's injuries, and you got to be able to have guys that are able to bounce around, play in multiple positions, and be ready to go. So, it's been great having guys that have a lot of experience and just getting ready. Whatever happens throughout the game, you have total faith and trust in them that they're going to go out there and get the job done.
Go next to Seren Petro. Go ahead, Seren.
While we're going down memory lane here, let's go back to the Raiders game. 143, I think it was, one timeout. It's talked about your career. You've been a lot of different places, but what's it like? We've had some guys, who are new to the team, talk about what it was that first time you step in that huddle where it's a gotta score time or it's a hurry up, and kind of what the reaction was in the huddle. I'm just curious what yours was like, what the conversation's like in those moments.
I mean, that was pretty amazing. Heck of a game, one that I'm going to remember forever. That was a fun one. I get done with that series, and I'm like, man, that Mahomes guy, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. One thing about this offense is I feel like, there's a lot of things that unfortunately happen, holding calls, penalties, whatever, anything. And a lot of teams at that point, that drive's kind of over and they're going to be punting. But with this team, this offense, I feel like all those little setbacks that happen throughout the season, we're able to overcome that stuff. Third and long, you have a legit shot of getting a first down on it. So it's just, there's a lot of guys in this team, especially on the offense, that, you got all the faith in the world that we're going to get it done no matter what the challenge is.
Let's go next to Nate Taylor. Go ahead, Nate.
Hey, Mike, good to see you. I have a flashback Friday question for you as well. When you signed with the team, you sort of mentioned how 2015 was obviously probably maybe your best season of your career. Do you see any similarities between what that Panthers team did going 15-1 and the way your guys' season is going right now, and how it may prepare you for the postseason?
Yeah, the main thing that I could relate with the 2015 team and this team is just a great locker room, just amazing guys. And I enjoy every single day coming into work. It's not a grind. It's not, hey, let's get this day over with. Everyone here is pushing each other to be better, to be the best that they possibly can, the best offense, best defense, best special teams, the best team. And that's exactly what I felt like in 2015. And it's just been a really joy to be on this team. And I love being here, and I love coming to work every day, and looking forward to this week playing the Broncos. It's going to be a fun one.
I think Sarin had a follow-up. Go ahead, Sarin.
Yeah, thank you, Brad. I appreciate it. Just to further up when I was the one who was asking you about that drive, right? That last drive against the Raiders. One of the stories that I heard last year was Stefan Wisniewski said there was a game when he got signed and came to the team, and it was late. I think it was at the end of the first half. And he said Eric Fisher turned over, looked at him and said, "Watch this." And they went right down the field, kind of almost this arrogant confidence. I'm just curious, was there any conversation with you? Was there any, do you guys say anything, or is everybody just, hey, everyone's quiet and and Patrick's doing the talking?
I mean, it happened early, like week 1 or 2, that I realized that it's a special offense. Is that like I was saying earlier, there was a penalty, it was a 3rd and forever, and like you're like, okay, there's no way we're getting this, and then it's like first down. Like that was definitely like kind of eye opener for me, and I'm like, okay, we got a legit shot. Doesn't matter what it is in front of us, like we have a legit shot. We got the ball, that we got a chance. And no, I mean he's done some pretty amazing things, and we got just tremendous weapons, and it's been really fun to block for Pat and everyone else, and it's been great so far.
We'll go last to Herbie Teope. Go ahead, Herbie.
Hey, Mike, I wanted to follow up on the question earlier that Adam Teicher asked you about on your first route. You might have scored a touchdown there. And you mentioned the pat and go drills on Fridays that the offensive linemen go through. So in your opinion, among the group of offensive linemen, who has the best hands and why?
Who's got the best hands? I mean, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I want to say myself, but I don't know. I mean, Fisher's got some pretty good hands. I'm pretty impressed with his. I mean, he actually has a touchdown this year, and that was not an easy catch. So, I mean, he's the only one that has a legit, touchdown. So I got to give the nod to him. I mean, he's got some really good hands, and that was not an easy catch that he had against Baltimore.